Good morning, this is Intuitive Anna Priscilla. Today we're going to ask the question about why are they angry with us? So this question could be taken several ways. The first way would be we have no idea why they're angry with us. We think we've acted in good faith. We haven't had an argument. We've tried to be an accommodating friend or person in the relationship, but they just are mad. And we don't understand why. So this reading would be helpful in understanding why and also giving us an idea about maybe how we can break through this situation. The second reason can be they're angry with us because we did something ourselves to them that we've been acting in bad faith, and we're denying it to ourselves. And this reading could help clarify maybe why we've done something or what we've done to them so that we can address it. The third reading can be, or the third question can be, why are they angry with us? And we know perfectly well that we did something to make them angry, but we're actually relieved because we did this to try to break it off with them, but we don't have the courage or capacity to be honest about the situation. So it's easier just to make them mad and then they go away on their own accord. So there's many permutations to that question. So you may want to take a moment just to think about it yourself. If someone's angry with you, why could that be? So just take a moment and see which one of those situations may be applicable or the answer that you might know. Okay, so we have three card decks here. The first one is the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling playing cards, which is the American Gypsy Witch cards. From about 1903 to 1906, depending on who you read. And these were the cards that were probably permutations of cards that were brought here by Austrian or German or European immigrants. So this is a cute little back here, pretty Halloweeny. So that is the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling cards. The middle cards are the Art Deco Fortune Telling cards. These are Austrian, and these were created in the 1930s, and these are kind of an adaptation of the older fortune telling cards of the 1800s with an Art Deco theme. And then the third deck here, these are the Hungarian Gypsy cards. And here you have a little gypsy lady. And I know these are stereotypes, and I do apologize for that. But it is what it is, and these are just cards that are going to give us a message. So I hope I'm not offending anybody with these images, but they are kind of coming from a time and a place where they originated. Okay, so think about which of those decks you'd like to hear a reading from, or obviously you can listen to all the readings. So just because it's the odd one out, I'm going to start with the red deck here, which is the Art Deco Fortune Telling cards. I'm going to take 3 cards. Now think about the question. If you chose this deck, why are they angry with me? Let's move these over a little bit so we can put the cards there. First card we have is the Enemy. Oh, this is somebody with a knife here, hiding, ready to pounce. So they could very well be your enemy. They could be angry with you for many reasons. They could just not like you. They could be jealous of you. They could just be nasty. You could want something that you have. So that's an interesting start for that question. Second card is love. Oh, ho, ho. So this is maybe someone you've had a relationship with, or would like to have a relationship with you, and that's not working out. And then, let's see this. Oh, ho, ho. Wow. Okay, we have marriage for this card. Wow, this could be a very significant relationship. Someone that has not worked out, that there's been a lot of bad feelings with, and that has become your enemy. You know, there's a thin line between love and hate, they say. So this could be a particularly nasty relationship that's based maybe on a marriage or a love affair that did not work out. Or it could be somebody that you really care about but doesn't care about you, and you've been bugging and harassing, and now they just want to get you out of their life. That's a possibility. But they do not see you as a partner anymore. They really want to get away from you. But it could be also someone who just wants to do you harm, who wants to hurt you because they feel hurt in a relationship. So this is a particularly sad one. And if this is you, I'm really sorry you're going through this. And we will pick another card now to see what can be done about it, because this is trauma here. It also could be someone who's been an abuser, who's been abusive to you in this relationship, in this commitment, or somebody who's betrayed you or feels you've betrayed them, or maybe you haven't been faithful, you haven't been a good partner in this relationship. So these cards can always go two ways. You may have betrayed their trust. So this is the thin line between love and hate right here. So let's see what you can do about this situation. Let's pick another card. The widow. So the widow is saying, let go. You've lost something here, but it's gone, and you need to let go of it. You need to feel sad, but you actually need to let go of it. It also shows me, too, that this could be an unhealthy situation for you. So you're actually better off not being in this situation. That maybe you're the one who needs to be the enemy, and you're the one who needs to let go, because they have done something very hurtful to you. The widow also shows that it's time to be on your own, to bury this situation, this relationship. Mourn it, feel sad, but it's over now, and it's a good thing, because the enemy card was here. This relationship has been not particularly healthy for you. So it's time for it to die. It's time for you to let go of it, even though there may have been many, many moments of happiness with it. So that's kind of a sad reading, but I think that maybe it's something you need to face now. So that's our Deco cards. So let's go for Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards now. So if you chose these, let's just leave these up here so you can also meditate on those a little bit. You can also rearrange the cards. You can see here's the relationship, here's the bad part of it, and here's the advice, which is it needs to be buried. Okay, let's go to the Gypsy Witch cards now. Okay, why are they angry with us, with you, with me? So your question is, why are they angry with me? So I guess when we're asking that question, we're going to get a lot of these more difficult cards, because it's a difficult situation. We're not doing a love reading, we're doing a conflict reading. But information that we need. So the first card here is the Anchor. So it says the Anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love. Okay, so you've had a situation that's been very successful in a relationship or a business relationship. And it's also the anchor is something that's been secure, that's been in place, that's made you feel safe and a good safe harbor that hasn't moved. It's been fixed. So maybe the ship's wanting to move on, but the anchor's holding it down. So the anchor is, it can be successful because this comes from the old days when ships were commerce. But it could be something that's held you down for a while. Maybe it's time to pull anchor and move on. Or maybe they're mad at you because you've been too clingy, that you've tied them down too much. And we have the Moon. The Moon, when near, is a good omen. Well, in a short reading, we're not using a significator. You're the significator. It predicts fortune. But when distant, it exposure of your secrets. So, also the Moon is emotions, very much. And changing emotions. So, it could be here that you've been in a situation where it's been very stable for a while. It's been successful. It's made you feel secure. But maybe your feelings have changed. Maybe you came out with your feelings, or their feelings have changed. These hidden feelings that have been going on for a while have come out, been exposed, or are being exposed by this situation where they're angry with you. They have feelings they haven't said anything about, or you've changed your mind or your feelings about this situation. So it can be significator again of a good relationship with the anchor, but it can also signify that things have not been said that have needed to be said, or that secrets have come out. Maybe you thought you were secure, and they've been holding secrets in this relationship, and so now they've come out. And we have the Scythe. So the Scythe presages disappointment. We're near the coffin. It's not near the coffin, an early death. So we had a situation that was secure for quite a while. Things have changed. Feelings have come out. Someone's been hiding their feelings, and they've cut it off. Their disappointment brought you disappointment here. Or they've been disappointed in you. Maybe they feel you haven't been true in your feelings, and so they don't want anything to do with it anymore. They can't deal with dishonesty. So there could be a situation here of some kind of dishonesty. So let's see what can be done about this situation here. The snake. Enmity and calamities. So this is a toxic situation. This is a poisonous situation. So you're better off cutting the head off the snake here. They're angry with you because something came about that they weren't expecting. They felt safe. Some secrets came out. Some feelings came out. They want to cut it off, and now they're getting vicious. So take this scythe and cut the head off the snake right now. That's the answer. Finish it. Because it'll be a lingering poison. It will bite you in the end if you don't. So maybe you need to look at what happened there. Maybe they need to look at what happened there, but being together any longer is just going to be toxic. Or in this situation, it may not be a relationship. It could have been a business situation as well. But in some way it's changed. Things haven't been disclosed that should have been. They want to cut it off, and you should just go with it because this is a snake that's going to bite you in the end. So the best thing to do with a snake is cut its head off before it poisons things even more. So the anchor could be business too. This could be a business situation that went wrong. Not only an emotional relationship, it is a Diamonds card, which is business. Okay. So I know this is not a lovely light reading, but it could be useful because we all get in these situations, and sometimes best just to go with the flow and let go of stuff. Okay, now let's see what the Hungarian Gypsy has to say. Oh, money. So they may be angry with you over some kind of money or financial situation. Look at all those jewels and bags of money and coins. Whoa, okay. Let's see what the second card is. Ooh, unexpected joy. Wow, maybe you won the lotto and didn't share anything with them. And then the third card is loss. Okay, there always has to be a spanner in these readings because we're talking about things that went wrong. Okay, so there's money involved here, which for a while worked out well, was happy for everybody. Everyone had a share of the money. Everybody was doing well. But then maybe it was gambled or frittered away or not handled well, and the money was lost. Or because maybe you lost your friendship because of money. Maybe you had a lot of money. Maybe you somehow came into money and you didn't share it with them, and so the friendship was lost or the relationship was lost. But here you are playing cards, gambling. So maybe they're mad with you because you didn't handle the money well. You know, that you were in a very fortunate situation here, but you lost it. Because they're playing for money. You can see here they're playing cards, they're gambling. But somebody's going to lose here. So it looks to me, also money can symbolize abundance of feelings, abundance in your life. So perhaps you had a very abundant life, very happy life, but you did something, you gambled in some way and lost that. It looks to me like this reading's more about finances. There's money in every single card. So there's some kind of financial situation that went wrong here. And some kind of loss that occurred. And now they are annoyed. They're poor losers. Could be also they're poor losers. Perhaps you have money that you didn't give them and they wanted it and they didn't get it. So this is a money situation that went wrong. They're mad at you through some kind of loss that went down in this relationship, this financial situation. Or perhaps you invested some money and it went wrong. Some kind of dividends were lost. Or you invested money for them. So they're mad at you because of something you did with this money. Or that you lost this money, or you lost the abundance in this situation somehow. Let's see what you can do about it. Ah, the love card. So you need to extend your hand. You need to open up. You need to put some effort into reconciling here. There's a lot of potential abundance here that you're about to lose. So you need to look at the relationship and put some time and effort into it and to repairing it. You need to speak from your heart. So you need to send some love into this situation to this person because they're feeling at a loss. They could be just feeling at a loss and not quite know how to repair it either. So love is the answer for this one. So that's an interesting series of readings. So we have actually kind of interesting combination of things. Here we have a relationship where you've become enemies for some reason or estranged for some reason. Some harm being done or some harmful feelings there, but it's advising you to let go. Then we have this situation here where someone felt secure. There was some kind of a security, some kind of a stable relationship that changed for some reason. Maybe some feelings weren't honest, so that ended. But it's a good thing because there was a snake in the grass. And then we have this one about money. Resources. Now this one has the happiest ending because we ended with the love card. These two ended up with a snake, a scythe, and someone with a knife. But this one ends up with love. So if you chose this one can be repaired. Maybe you lost this relationship, but this can be repaired with some time and patience and effort. So there you are. Thank you for listening. I think that was an interesting read today. I hope it gave you something to think about. So ask yourself these questions. Why are they angry? What have I done to contribute to this? And how can I repair it? Or do I want to repair it? Is this a blessing in disguise? Okay, thank you for listening. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can email me. I will put my email in the description box below, and I'd be happy to do a personal reading for you anytime. So just email me, and then we can enter into a discussion about what your needs are, and how we can do a reading for that. So thanks again. I'll be back soon. These were our Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards, the American deck, the Art Deco 1930s cards from Austria, and the Hungarian Gypsy cards. So this is part of our traditional card reading week. Thanks again, and I'll be back soon.